Welcome to Hadoop Exam Learning Resources. In this session, we will be discussing our first problem from the CCP DE575 certifications that is conducted by Cloudera Data Engineer certification. So logically, in this certification, you don't need any programming language as such in detail like Python, Scala, Java or something. It is purely data engineer certification, but this is a little bit more exhaustive certification. This is 4 hours certifications. You will be assigned a problem. You need to solve the problem as per the problem statement provided by the Cloudera. So we have right now 73 problems in our question bank. So we will be discussing this few of the problems from this question bank. So you can use this simulator where we have given this is the questions like problem statement, how to solve a problem, then step-by-step solutions. You can see wherever possible we have provided some notes as well. So the data which we provide with the questions you can copy from this side. So just select this data and using the Ctrl+C button as written here, you can use it. And the similar video will be uploading on this URL ccpd575 cloudera.trainingforexam.com. And at the same time, I would suggest if you're watching this particular video on YouTube or some other places, then just subscribe it, because we will keep uploading the few free sessions so you can understand how this our product works and what kind of problems you can get in the real exam. So don't forget to subscribe. We are keep uploading many videos for the new things, so always subscribe on YouTube. It is suggested. So this let's discuss problem first here without wasting our time. So problem scenario says you have been given a below patient informations, okay, in the file called patient.csv file. So this is the sample data. Now accomplish the following task. So load the CSV file in HDFS. There are multiple ways you can load the CSV file in HDFS. Sometimes Cloudera might give you already on one place the CSV file and you have to work upon this. But in our case, we will always upload a new CSV file because the data will be generated. We will be providing the data wherever possible to solve the problem. However, in the real exam, this is like a very small amount of data, but in real exam, you would be given a huge file because you are going to work on the Hadoop framework. So that you need to work upon a bigger file. So keep in mind, like the bigger file will take more processing time compared to this. So that's the reason, one of the reason the exam time is more given here, and more activity needs to be done compared to CCA 175 exam. So create database in the Hive itself, name PatientInfo, then create a Hive table in the following format. So you know, like in the Hive there are various data types possible, simple data types and then key value data types or complex data types. You can see here like this is the name, has 2 columns, first name, last name. And similarly address is another complex data type, this which contains 4 values, and phone number is again 2 values. So this is complex data type structure in the Hive table. In RDBMS you cannot create this type of structure. Okay, so make sure Hive table store data in sequence file format. That is very important because the Hadoop supports various different type of file formats to for the performance reasons, like storage capacity is like a compressed file should be stored. So there are various things they will ask you to do this. Okay, and they are also saying like you need to create a file like data, whatever Hive table you create needs to be created at this location, user Hive warehouse and under the patient directory. So that is very important thing. See, even the example questions given by the CCP DE575 Cloudera site, they will ask similar kind of questions. Okay, so now you can get the data from here, and this is some useful information from where you can get what, and this is the so let's go to the solutions, how to solve this problem. We'll execute this problem on the Cloudera virtual machine. So I'll show you how the step-by-step process we can do it. So create a file name patient.csv, following location, and copy data in it without the header. So what I'll do actually, rather than using the command line solutions, I'll use the okay, we'll use the command line. I will not show you the shortcut, so that would be better. So first go to the home Cloudera desktop. So let's go to desktop and under create a HE directory like which represent Hadoop exam, and then inside this create the patient.csv file. So just to minimize this browser, create here new folder as it is asking. I'll create it, just name it, and then it is saying create a file name, create document, you can say empty file patient.csv file. Okay, now let's open this file and copy the content from here. Okay, so this is the content I need to copy first. Control C, I'll copy here. Okay. And this is the content, no new line. Okay, so this is 4 lines, just and copy and paste here. Now spelling, please take care of the spelling as well. Now let's what it says next statement. It's like we have created on this directory. Now go to this directory, this, and upload into the hdfs file system. Okay, so patient.csv, they have not given like in which location you want to copy in the hdfs, but they might provide it. But so here we will be using the default locations whatever is provided by. So we'll go here, open the terminal here, and this is always all the things installed, so you don't have to work any administrative things. So I would say hdfs put command, we have to use it as this is mentioned here. So hdfs dfs hyphen put command. Then let's first go to the desktop. Okay, then only you can do this, and inside this go to HE directory, then do the ls. Okay, so like I don't know why this temporary file has been created here, but just ignore this, we will upload this file. Okay, just copy it, hdfs dfs hyphen put and paste. It should be creating the file in a hdfs file system. Okay, once this is successful, we'll check. Okay, so the file is loaded. I would suggest you just do the hdfs dfs hyphen ls, and you can check my file has been uploaded or not. So just very simple, you can see there is a patient.csv. Hadoop exam is empty directory I already created, so you ignore this. So this is the file we have uploaded. Now next what it is saying, we have checked create, open a new terminal and type the Hive inside this. Now we will do the Hive activity. So just I'll follow the instruction whatever is given. I will not give the conceptual what exactly that means. You need to go to the training for the provided by the Hadoop exam, so to understand more details. So create database, if not exists, so we'll be creating. So I copied this content here. So create this database first here in the Hive terminal. Okay, so this is here, just put the semicolon at the end. So it will create this database if not exist. If it does exist, then just using the show databases command will give you the all the available databases. Okay, so default and PatientInfo, 2 databases is available. Now next, oh sorry, we missed it actually. What it is saying, like you need to provide this comment kind of thing, like, and what is the location of the my database should be there. So I missed this. Okay, so what I need to do it, I need to first drop this database. Okay, so similarly think this kind of mistake you should be avoid in a real exam. So drop database, name PatientInfo. I hope this command should work. Okay, great, it works. So still there. So now I'll copy the entire thing. So now this is the if not exists, and comment, this is the comment, this is location where as asked in the question and the problem statement as well, and these are the commands. So they might ask you to put this properties while creating the database, so you should be aware a little bit on how to create the properties, and you can refer the documentation provided by the Cloudera itself while saying. So now you can see show databases, it has been created. Okay, so now my PatientInfo database is available in the Hive. Now what is next, it is saying check whether database has been created or not. So we have already created, and we want to describe our properties is available or not, which we have defined. So it is needed to check because it might ask in the exam to have this kind of property to be created. So when you check this extended PatientInfo database, so you can see all the comments and all this detail on the database. Okay, so now next it says using this database, in this database create a table. Okay, so use PatientInfo. Now we have created this database, but we have to use use command to go into this database, else we will be still in the default database. Okay, so now we are in the patient info database. Okay, sorry. Now next, what it says, create a table whatever the structure is defined. So all these three columns we are going to create is a complex column, and the type is a structure. Structure means like you can have a combination of multiple columns of inside this. Okay, so you can read more about on the training site. Okay, so you'll get the information about this structure, what is the structure data type. It's not very complicated. And the row format delimited fields terminated by pipe. Okay, we are here, it is not being asked in the questions, but we can choose it here. I am giving the example. I don't want to create by default as a colon or semicolon or something, correct? And collection items needs to be separated by the what is comma. Okay, so let's copy this command and create the table. Okay, and just type it here. I hope there shouldn't be any syntactical mistake. Okay, so now just using show tables command, you can check that our table has been created. Okay, so now, and we can describe this table as well here. So this is the description of the table. All the columns have been created as is requested in the questions. Okay, now let's move to the load data in table from patient.csv file, which we have loaded in hdfs. So we cannot load data directly in this table. Now this is the challenging thing here, correct? We have CSV file, we have data type is different here. How to load my CSV file in the this complex data type? So we have worked, there are multiple solutions for such type of problems, but what we are implementing here, we will first load this data into the temporary table. Okay, we'll just create a one temp table and later on we'll drop it to this table. So just each line would be my one record in the table. So I'll create a temporary table, temp patient or something. Okay, so let's copy this command here and create this temp table in the Hive itself again. Okay, so this is just one column in this table. What is the name of the column? Is the data. Okay, plain data. And then what we are saying, load this my patient.csv file from user Cloudera patient.csv location to the directly in this temp patient file. Okay, so this is the command to load data in a table from the existing location. Okay, so this will copy data from this location to the table where it is needed. Okay, you can create external table as well. Okay, so if you create external table, it won't move the data, but here we can move the data as it is needed. So now let's just do the select star from this table we have created. Okay, this is like I have used schema name as well here, so you can see like my data has been loaded and this okay, and this is data is already pipe separated, and you can see here like inside this there is a such this is data structure. You can understand how this data has been divided. Okay, so now we have just what I'll do here now, we'll split this data. Split as a functions will help you to split your data based on the some delimiter. So what is my delimiter here is the pipe, correct? This is my pipe delimiter, and what I'm saying, if I divide my data based on the pipe, my first element would be first name and the second element would be the last name. Okay, so here you can see if I say like you can see here my 0th element for it is index based 0, correct? So this is my 0th element, this is first element, and this entire string is a third element. This is 4th element, this is 5th and 6th. The total 6 elements, so up to 5 index, correct? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 indexes. Okay, so here you can see we have 5 indexes. Okay, so up to 5 we will divide it. So we have first split it based on the pipe. So my first element is the 0th element as the first name, and the second element is the last name. Third element is a combination of 3 things like address and whatever three, like address is divided in three part, correct? So what we are saying, address is house number, locality name, and a city, and it's a zip code. Okay, so these things. And now zip code is again part is the last column. So here more very good things, like we have to use the last here. So this kind of structure movement you might have to do, correct? So what we are doing here, using the split function, we are saying house number is the third element here, second index, okay, and the first element in that is my house number, and this is second element, third element, city. Similarly, I need a zip code, so I'll just separate it out and select this data from. I'm just creating the select statement from the temp patient table. So let's run this select statement. Please read split in detail if you want to understand more. So okay, so I'll run this query and you can see my entire data is separated out here. Now I have access. So this kind of functions you should be aware how I should be able to create the like my data out of using this kind of available functions from this block, or sorry, from Hive or something kind of thing. Now I can directly insert this data in the patient detail table based on this. So what I'll say, select this and create struct. This is the another function to create the structure from your data. So what we are saying, name struct select, okay, and this is first name is the first element, this is second element, okay, and this is like, you can understand like what we have done here, like we have created structure out of our data based on the position. So and I'll insert, once using the insert select statement, we can insert data in this patient detail table. Okay, so let's copy and paste here. You can see, so this data would be inserted here. So I'll come back here, let's meanwhile go here. So what we are done here till now, so I can explain you more in lesser time. Okay, so this is just last step here is to loading the data in this table. Once data is loaded, we can use the select statement to see whether my data is loaded or not. So this CCP 575 exam, you can just go here and get this detail here, and you can download as well trial version as well. Right now we have given only one or two questions in the trial version, okay, and if you wish to purchase it, the entire complete solution for CCP 575 DE575, you can just buy now using this button. Okay, so this is the product we have various combination of the products, like you get more discount on this if you wish to do this. So, and this is the entire syllabus in this we will be covering. Okay, so we'll be keep uploading the new questions soon in this simulator as well, as soon as our technical team has completed this thing. Okay, so what I'm saying, like here, one very important thing is, remember training access. Once you subscribe, any future update we do in our training will be given to you in the same training. If you have subscribed it, if we add new module in the training, you can get it without any additional cost. So we keep the things like once you buy it, you will get the in this under same training, okay, and not across the training. Similarly, this is the simulator's question bank. In the same certification exam, if we keep adding new questions, new problem statement without any additional charge, you can update that simulator for the same machine on this like same for single activation. Okay, not across the machine. And similarly get updates, so you can, before appearing in your real exam, you can just drop an email to us whether if there is any tips and tricks we have with us, and any our questions have been updated or syllabus has changed or something, anything is there before you are appearing the exam, just drop an email. If there is anything, our team will reply to you, and you can suggest. You do this thing actually at least a week before of your real exam, so that would help you as well to prepare for your real exam. Okay, so that's about this, and let's see what our how happen here. So our job is finished. Now let's do the select statement here. And let's see, yeah, our data is loaded as per the request. So this is just 4 rows I have shown here. I cannot give you the huge volume of the data here, so it is not possible for us to even give you. So this is simple thing how you can solve the problem. So similarly, you can create your custom data if you wish to, if you want to practice more and more. So if you can do this, but that is good enough if you solve this problem statement, and then do first complete this all 73 problems I would suggest, and then do your own exercise. So that would help you, because we have tried to cover as much as possible in this problem statement. Okay, so thanks for watching, and keep visiting hadoopexam.com. We have various products here, and we are keep updating here things. So I would suggest, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Please subscribe by using below subscribe button on YouTube if you are watching on YouTube. So thanks. Right now that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.